Hi everyone, what is going on? My name is Jamie Palmer and welcome to another episode with the Buy and Short 7.0. Now, firstly, I would like to say a big thank you to everyone that wished me happy birthday over the weekend. I celebrated my 32 years of being on planet Earth, and I feel like life's catching up with me now. I'm losing my hair. I'm getting a beer belly, or should I say wine belly, because I have a very bad habit of drinking a lot of wine on my videos, which is quite bad because you shouldn't be drinking and trading at the same time because it just doesn't work. Well, it seems to work for me, but I wouldn't recommend it for anyone else. Now, yeah, this week has been crazy on the charts. I've only done trading yesterday and today. You can see here, I've got these nice little buys on USD CAD, and currently my record for April, because today's date is the 21st of April, my record still stands at 100% for April. So, yeah, I'm still on the right path. I said I'd do 100% in April, so we are still on the right path. And yeah, okay, like I said, this week has been insane for some setups. Now, I would say this week really will define how good you are at the Buy and Destroyer, because the Buy and Destroyer has thrown a lot of setups. I mean, a lot. I did some trading yesterday and I went through some currency pairs, indices, gold, metals, everything like that. And there was a lot of setups. There was a lot of setups that were risky against the trend that I wouldn't take. And there were a lot of setups that were phenomenal. And I mean phenomenal. And this is the difference between if somebody's patient, has experience, listens to us, listens to our training, they will be able to pick off those winners. Now, the traders that are out there that I guess watch this video have kind of fake versions of the Buy and Destroyer and try to copy what I do in these videos, trust me, I bet you failed miserably, because yeah, there was a lot of setups that were just pure risky. So I want to go over some of those setups here. I've took a nice little buy right now on USD CAD or USD Chef. Again, same principles. MACD's gone over sold here. We've got a nice little buy with the Mogwai arrow, and just again using a bit of support and resistance. Okay, we've got a nice bit of area of support just there. Don't need to go crazy with this trade. Just a nice little 5 pip scalp in and out. That's all I need to do. Okay, there was an absolutely let me just move myself out the way like this. Okay, there was an absolutely insane, I mean insane sell on USD CAD. Look at this sell at the top here, literally. And this is the difference, right? This is why I said earlier, if you have experience with the Buy and Short, you would have literally picked this trade off. You would have entered literally. I mean, you crossed over on the MACD. To give an example, you crossed over on the MACD on this arrow here, right? So if you'd entered here, I mean, instantly you're knocking off 165 pips off the 5-minute time frame in less than half an hour. 165 pips. Same again. Okay, we go over to the 4-hour time frame. Look at this resistance on the 4-hour, right? Touch. Okay, support here, right? A nice clear resistance area on the 4-hour. You go back down to the 5 minutes, okay, and look right at the top at this resistance arrow. You've got a resistance area. You've got the MACD overbought. You've got Mogwai. Like I said, if you have experience and you listen to what we say, you would have picked these trades off perfectly. You might even get a setup on the 1 hour. Look at that. I actually took a trade yesterday on USD CAD on the 5 minutes, which was it USD CAD? No, it was USD Chef. Let's have a look at USD Chef. I took this trade here on USD Chef. Okay, this one here. Look at this again. Look at it, triple top pattern on USD Chef. Okay, I'd entered this one here. Okay, I actually posted this setup in the BD group. So MACD had gone over bought. Okay, again, nice clear resistance area. Touch, touch, MACD gone overbought, entered. I think I got about 15 pips on this trade, 15 pip stop loss. I took a buy on NZJPY, okay, which was this one just here. Okay, just there as well. Again, we had a nice little triple bottom, double top bottom here. So double bottom here, and I entered on this arrow here. And this is the difference. As you can see with the buy and destroyer, there has been a lot of setups with the buy and destroyer, a lot of them. But like I said, if you've got the experience and you listen to the strategies and the training, you would have done really, really well. If you're not patient, okay, and you just want to trade blindly, I'm sure you would have got took out, okay? Again, we've had a nice little sell at the top here. Would I take this trade? No, TCA lines come out. Instantly would not take this trade because that TCA lines come out, okay? And that's the difference how you filter out these trades, okay? I want to show you another setup. USDJPY on the daily is still on that sell signal here. Right, look at this. Okay, I called this setup 2 weeks ago in the webinar. Okay, look at this on the weekly time frame. So we've gotten this nice little resistance area on the weekly time frame. Touch. If I zoom in here, you can see a nice little area of touch there. A touch here, a touch here, a touch here, a touch here. Let me have a look at what this setup's doing. Okay, so minus 1.4 pips. Go down to the daily time frame. And look at this, beautiful sell, absolutely beautiful sell at this resistance area. TCA lines coming, look at that. That TCA line's inside that band. We've got Mogwai arrow, MACD overbought at a resistance area on the daily time frame. Beautiful. I think this trade's still going at like 200, almost 300 pips. This trade is still going, which, like I said, if you know, and this is what I keep saying to a lot of traders out there, whether you trade the buy and short or not, whether you trade price action or another indicator, I really don't care. This goes out in my YouTube videos for the whole world. Stick at a strategy. Sit there and learn it and learn it and learn it. Like I said, treat trading like a game, right? Or a video game. If you trade that same game every single day, every single week, every single month, every single year, you will get really good at it. If you constantly change and you change games and you change strategies, you're not going to learn how to trade. Okay, and this is why sometimes I make it look easy in my videos. I pick off the winners, and a lot of people say, oh, but all you take is the winners. Of course, all I take is the winners because I know which are going to be winners. Okay, let's have a look at USD. Okay, so we've got a nice little sell here. Here's a nice little sell. This is happening live right now. Okay, so I'm just going to zoom out like this. How do I know this trade is going to be a nice winner? It's quite simple. So this is quite an interesting trade actually, because I haven't actually looked at this currency pair, which I want to show you something which is interesting. So we've got a nice bit of support line. Look at that. I always say if you've got at least 2 or 3 clear resistance touches, we've got one here, we've got one here, we've got one here. Maybe if I zoom out here and drag it across even more. Okay, yeah, you can see here, another touch here, another touch here. So valid resistance there at the top. We've got a Mogwai arrow, yes. MACD's crossed, yes. TCA lines inside the zone, yes. Maybe if you'd entered on the crossover of the MACD, so maybe if I zoom in here, maybe this candle or this candle, probably this candle because we've closed below that TCA line, which is good. Okay, maybe you go for a stop of around 8 pips. This trade's currently at around 4 pips. Now this is interesting because EURUSD and USD Chef work in opposites. Watch this. Now EURUSD is going to be going down. My buy on USD Chef is going to be going in the money, which is good, okay, because this is what I want to be happening. What you find, and this is again comes down to experience, correlation of pairs. When USD Chef goes up, EURUSD goes down. So that's pretty much how they work. As you can see here, look at EURUSD, comes up to this resistance area and drops. Watch USD Chef, it will do the opposite. It will come down to a support area, which if I just zoom in like this, it's come down to a support area and now it's going to go up. We've just closed above that TCA line. All I need now is that TCA line to turn green and yeah, we're rocking. If I want to show you something as well, my record for my 100% win ratio was actually done in 2022. As you can see here, I took 27 winning trades in December with a 100% win ratio. I've just beat that record. As you can see here, I'm at 30. When I close these trades off at 5 pips, that will keep me going at 33 winning trades for April. So that will be my record of 100% for this small trading account, which I only kind of do on my YouTube videos. So what I'll do, everyone, oh look, we're closing up nicely now. Look at that, this is nice now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set these trades off now, or I'm going to set a take profit of 5 pips on these. So there we go, you can't see this on my other screen, so 5 pips like that. I'll set this one here at 5 pips. Okay, take profit, 5 pips, done, done, done. And I'll do one more, 5 pips. And there you go. Offset every single trade now at 5 pips. What I'll do is I'll pause the video. I'll come back very, very shortly. And hopefully both of my, or 3 of my trades have hit take profit. What's interesting now is look. Oh, this is nice. Okay. In fact, I might close one of these off early. I'm going to close this smaller one off there. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to leave these 2 off to gonna go. And yeah, you can see here, beautiful, beautiful trade. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll pause the video, come back very shortly once these trades hit take profit. Hi everyone, so it's been about 15 minutes now. I've just come back and they've closed nicely in profit. As you can see here, 33 winning trades. Now, I could probably get more out of this trade. Looking at the actual setup now, notice how we are above the TCA line. The TCA line's turning green, which is good. Now, if you look at the other pair, which correlates with this one, which is Euro USD, look at it. Okay, that is now below that TCA line. This was a good setup, and I'm actually surprised I missed this one because you, like I said, you would have entered here, and that's around 6 or 7 pips. Again, we're below that TCA line now, so we might pull back slightly. And then we could potentially drop. I just want to have a look at the higher time frames. Yeah, we're at this resistance area. MACD's gone overbought on the 15 minute. So long term, we could maybe squeeze another 10 or 15 pips out of Euro USD, which means we'll do the same on USD Chef. So yeah, that's my trading week done for this week. Back to one-on-one webinars. Obviously, I'm fully booked with one-on-one webinars for the next couple of months, which I love. I love teaching you all individually. I love getting to know you all individually as well, not only as traders, but as people as well. So yes, thank you for watching. If you do have any questions, drop me an email, thebuyinthershow@gmail.com.